Hello, this is Lisa Russick with the podcast We Are All Psychic. And if you're watching, this is a video on YouTube and Spotify. I have sitting next to me in-person interview Mr. Axe Adrian the Sharp. Or something like that. He has a lot of names for a lot of reasons. And would you like to say, he said, nice to meet you. All right, well, I've got a question for you right away.
I don't have one name. You can call me whatever you want. But I really appreciate this today.
Well, I have a question for you.
Tell
Do you
me,
think we're
tell
all
me.
psychic?
Whatever you want to
Well, I want to
ask.
know if you think we're all psychic.
Psychic.
Psychic, yes.
What do you mean with that?
Well, psychic for me is working with energy and
Okay.
intuition mainly, but really using it all the time.
I don't like to excuse my accent, excuse my English pronunciation, but I really don't like to use that word, psychic. I prefer to do energy.
I do too.
Energy is the best word. It works to me. There's some people who love psychic, love other things. I love energy because we are energy.
We are.
We are energy when we are live or we are dead. We are energy, and that's that word. Energy moves everything.
So I think that's a yes, my listeners and watchers.
So
yes. So what made you think that way? Everybody's made of energy. Everybody works with energy. Where'd you get that idea? Did you always feel that way about things, or did it just kind of grow with you?
people always feel that. People always feel something. People live with energy. People call energy whatever, vibe or whatever. But energy, as I said, it moves everything. Energy is where we are here. Energy is where we are here together talking about it.
Good point.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. If you don't have energy, you don't have anything. You know
You're
what
right.
I mean?
You're right. If you're a car and you have no gas,
Call
nobody
it
wants
bad.
you.
Call it bad or call it good, but it's energy.
You're right. It can be good and bad.
Even if you are dead, you have energy around you.
It's true.
Yes.
It's true. That's
Yes.
very true. Why do you say that? I'm curious.
Why I'm saying that? Because I know it, I feel it.
You feel it.
I feel it and I see it.
Explain that. How does that work for you?
Explain. Okay. Not now. Here the place where we are, and I really appreciate we are in your place. It's clean. Can I say it's clean?
Yeah, you can. You can totally say it's lindo.
No, yes,
Es lindo?
It's lindo. It's clean. We are talking literally, not clean. I'm talking about
Energetically.
exactly.
I was gonna say, man. I did sage this morning.
I mean, it's clean because I'm always feel the energy.
yeah.
When I go to visit someone in some place, immediately I feel the energy. Here is clean. It doesn't matter whatever you have. Here your place is clean. When I go to some other places, you feel something wrong, something bad, something depressed, something different, and you always say, I don't feel good. Maybe it's
It's me.
It's me. Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's not you. It's the energy.
Yes.
So
Good point.
I want to explain better. If we have a light, the regular lights in your home place is around 100 watts. You know? Okay. Some people have less than 100 watts. 50, 25, 10. And there's lights. If you go to the mall, you find.
That's a good
that lights,
analogy.
okay?
Yeah.
So there's people who has more than 100.
Yeah.
1,000, 10,000, 100,000.
Yeah.
So I can feel that.
You can feel that.
I can
energy.
feel that.
They
Yes.
amplify it.
I don't know
Cool. How does it
the
feel
number,
to you? How would
but
you
I feel
describe
it.
that feeling? I mean,
How-
we've talked about that.
It
What do you
comes. It
describe
comes from my father.
Yeah.
It comes from my father. He's senator.
Senator?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
He used to do that with energy. I don't know how. I don't know how he learned that. I don't know how he does that.
Do you mean sensimilla or do you? Or not sensimilla. I think that's weed in Spanish, isn't it? I'm trying to learn more of my Spanish listeners and watchers, and sensimilla is marijuana. That is not what he's talking about. No, the word I'm trying to find is
Energy.
Well, there's a Spanish word for Santeria.
No,
Not Santeria.
nothing like.
No, I don't know what that. I
nothing-
just know
no.
the Sublime song
No,
Santeria.
no.
That's the only Sublime song.
It's not
other than
Reiki.
Magic.
It's not Reiki. It's not
Okay.
Santeria.
Yeah, it's not any
it's
of
not
those things, is it?
brujeria. It's not nothing about it.
Nothing.
It's
about
just
it. Okay.
energy.
You just got
Energy.
like this ability, you think, from your father.
You know, Santeria. It's a word
Is
like
it?
brujeria, like God, whatever.
Okay.
It's not the right words
Okay.
to call everything. Some people calls God. Some people calls devil. Some people calls brujeria or Santeria or Reiki or whatever. I just call energy.
Me too.
We don't use anything, just hands or energy, just eyes and hands. Santeria, you have to get some figures or images.
Oh, like little dolls or something.
Yeah, or
like
dolls or
weird-
whatever.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
the bad stuff from what I
Yes.
understand. Yeah, like you
But-
don't want to do that.
No, my father just does energy. He believes in some kind of God
Yeah.
because he named it God. There's just one God. I don't know how. I don't know why, but he calls God.
Yes.
You know, and he is always doing like this, like
when he talks
many
about God,
people.
he
Yes,
will-
like many
yeah.
people. I don't know where. I don't know why
do
it's
we
there.
see if they- I have an interesting theory about that. But we'll talk about it another time.
But
That's
if
interesting.
you are in Japan or China or whatever, it's there.
Is it? So God is under the ground in some countries, and in some countries, and He's up there. I didn't know that. See, I'm so uneducated, listeners.
It's
He's a
because
worldly man.
The school teaches us that, you know. So I just feel energy. I just feel. I believe in everything I can see.
Yeah, I have to know it first.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to
So
experience
I feel energy,
But you know you do.
and I see some people who is dead or some.
You do. You do see
Yes,
spirits.
yes.
Okay. So when you see a spirit, is it usually like talking with you, or is it like an imprint, or is it a ghost?
Not
or-
always they talking to me because I don't like to talking.
Really?
Not
Yeah.
with.
Are they not the
like
kinds you
people?
want?
I don't like to talk with anyone.
He did tell me that. Listeners. He did tell me he doesn't really.
either with.
He's
with-
great at talking to people. Don't listen to him. He doesn't really suck.
Just some people. If we switch, we talk. If not, so with the spirits, people say you have to say bad words to the spirits to
Really?
kick them ass.
I didn't know you could say stuff like bad things to them. And
But
make
I
them
don't
go.
know why, because they are spirits.
They can't do much.
If you're afraid, you have to be afraid of living people. No,
I
dead
agree.
people,
And we
you
just
know?
had a podcast where we talked about that, how
Yes.
living people are much more scary.
So
they have knives and guns. And
yeah,
a lot of guns.
Exactly. I'm always say that. I'm always say that. Guns and knives. Yes, for sure.
So
But spirits, they don't have anything. They just want to looking for some place.
yeah.
So they are energy. If you don't do anything, they disappear.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to see the light.
Yes.
You know?
That's very interesting.
So
Yes.
about the lights, I'm talking that is the regular number is 100 watts. There's people here, there's people there.
Yes.
So I'm not in 100. I'm a little bit more
Okay.
because my father. maybe I'm in the 1,000 watts.
So you feel because of your father's abilities, or do you feel that it's possibly just that he encouraged you and you knew about it young?
He has abilities, and I guess I catch that abilities because
you caught it like a disease. Yes. Oh, it's genetic. Yes.
I can fix about that.
It could be genetic.
If you have a headache or something,
you can.
I can try to fix it.
You can heal it energetically. That's
sometimes
really cool.
Sometimes it works, sometimes not.
Yeah.
It depends the person.
If they're receptive and they'll
it
open
depends
their
my humor
and your mood.
You know? My mood exactly. So usually it works with young people.
Yes.
Because they are white.
They're wide open. Yes. They can't be too drunk, but they got to be just drunk enough. Yes, you're right. It does.
And I learned that I don't learn that. I just feel that from my father. He has the abilities. I don't know.
But I was wondering, like, did your father talk to you about it growing up?
No, he was. Someday he starts doing that.
Okay.
How? Why?
He just kind of had like what people in our field would call. He
never talked about a God. He never talked about a virgin or someone.
So it just happened.
Never. Someday he comes and he said something about God, about the virgin, about the spirits, and
so he finally talked. Did he change after that?
We don't talk. I just see him.
Okay.
I just see him.
Okay.
What are you doing? Well, yes. But I have respect about it. If you believe in God, I respect you. If you believe in devil, I respect you. I don't care.
Same here.
You know, I don't believe in anyone.
You seem to believe in yourself.
I believe in myself.
That's the one you gotta believe in.
1, 2, 3, and then whoever. You know? Yes, it's true. Yeah. If you don't believe yourself,
no one else is going to do it for you.
You don't do anything.
No.
You have to believe yourself first.
You're right.
3 times. Not 1, no 2. 3 times.
3 times. Like big moments kind of thing, right?
Yes, for sure. So when I saw him doing that, you know, I want to try him. If you do that,
I want to do that too, right?
Yes, but example, I don't know if it's a good example or not, but I sweat a bunch.
I do too. I'm sweating right now.
Now I'm sweating. Yes.
I left the air on, listeners. If you can hear it, sorry, it's hot in here.
I don't stink right now. Not at all. It's because I'm drinking.
Excuses.
There's no excuses. Believe me. When I was young, I take a shower, and when I go out from the shower, I sweat and I stink.
Me too.
But
I sweat when I take baths now because of that, and then I wash my hair after.
I used to change my clothes 3-4 times per day.
Yeah.
God damn. And someday I call him. There's no cell phones.
Yeah.
It was in the Stone Age.
Yeah. That's where we're from, the Stone Age. Yeah.
So I called him and I said, okay, I want to try you. Now I'm sweating a bunch and I stink. Do something. And he told me, okay, just thinking that. I was wearing a gray shirt, and gray, you know, is
always shows the pit stains. Yes, it really will. Yeah.
So I was in the phone, and he said, "Believe in that. I will be in silence for some time, but you believe in that. It passed like around 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Something like that. And when I turned my face, it was
You weren't looking
dry.
And it's just dry.
It was dry.
And you were dry all over?
Dry over.
Oh my gosh.
So I tried to smell myself. And it's like...
You smell like roses.
No roses.
Angels.
Well, dead roses.
Dead roses.
It smell bad,
Yeah.
but not so bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Just a bit.
That's
Just
really
a-
crazy.
Yes, and I said, really? Okay, after time, I never trust that. I'm very skeptic.
Yeah.
So I have a son. When my son was little young, he was 4 years old, something like that. He was with damage in his throat. He can talk, he was like, "Hey, father, I need medicine." No, you don't need medicine. You have to be calm. You have to rest your voice, because I don't trust in medicine also, So
I don't trust doctors. I trust the medicine
Obviously.
if the doctors know what they're doing.
Exactly. In Mexico, we call Doctor Temata. It's Doctor Killed You. It's the name of the doctors. Killed you. Doctor killed you.
Yeah, then they lose their business.
It's not Doctor Phil. No, it's
No,
Doctor
Dr. Kill You. Not Dr. Feel Good, Dr. Kill You. I love that. That's hilarious.
Exactly.
That's what he's there for. He's there so you die.
So I told
you
my
from
son,
doing it.
we will see your grandfather in a while. So ask him. You can talk anything. Hey, grandfather, can you do something? Because my voice, blah blah blah. He did something with his hands.
Yeah.
Like this, just energy
Yeah.
in his throat. After 5 minutes, he said, "Okay, talk. Hey, Dad, can we go to the store to buy something?" And I said, "Really?
Whoa.
Can we buy
What's you talk? I mean, what?
He asked for some candy.
I can talk. I'm asking
Yes.
for candy.
Can we buy some candy? And I said, "Ask your grandfather. Hey, Grandpa, can you buy me something?" "Yes, choose." And he chose ice cream or something,
Yeah.
And my father said, "Hey, man, but you said the candy." Well, in Spanish, it's different. In Spanish, you can say the same.
Yeah.
The same word. It means
So it's like
both.
a pun. It's
Yes.
like a pun then.
Exactly. So he said, "But I feel good." And my father asked me, "Hey, can I?" He feels good. He didn't talk before. I'm witness.
That's crazy.
Yes,
That is
crazy.
just the craziest story,
So
listeners.
my
Oh my
son
gosh.
is the best witness about it.
That's great.
Yes. I know. I don't, because I don't believe in anything at all,
You're not
Well,
even an atheist,
yes.
because an atheist believes they're an atheist.
Yes. yes. But I believe
You
in
believe in energy, though, right?
I believe in idiots.
See, yes,
I
and
believe
idiots,
in assholes. I believe in
And assholes. I believe in like really nice people that you meet for the first time.
Yes.
Can just turn out
Yes,
all right.
I believe in you.
Well, see, listeners and watchers, we've been talking on Facebook for 3 months or something, just getting to know
Or
each other.
less,
Text,
yes.
so less, maybe 2 months or something. No, it's been a long time.
But very
since we've been
well.
talking.
We were
Yeah,
talking
and this is the
very
first time we've met in person. And I said, well, he's in town, and I was like, in the city, and I said, well, do you want to do a podcast? And he's like, of course. And he's just like, we came over here and we played some music. This is like the most laid back person, and he can sense death. I didn't know that before we started this podcast. So you can sense death. What does that feel like? I'm
About
curious
what?
when you sense someone's.
Well,
Yeah.
just let me say this. She asked me about the podcast, but we need a drink. If
We
not,
do. I have a drink too.
I never do a podcast without drink. I never do anything without a drink.
Twisting my arm.
Cheers.
Cheers, listeners and watchers.
So I don't know how do I feel the energy, but I feel it. I have many stories about it. I told you before this podcast, and I'm not lying, when I told you I feel your energy,
Yeah.
I feel you are great. If not, I can drink a beer and then say, "Oh, I have to do something." I have to looking for a work. It's not true.
He does know how to lie. He knows the skill.
But when you feel something good with someone, is immediately, it's very fast. So I feel many things about the energy. There's some people who is good, good talking and blah 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 blah, and he's fucking nice and he's funny, but you feel something,
Something's
feel,
off. Yeah, like something.
there's
and what is
something
this
to stop
energy?
you,
That
yes.
is the energy, right?
That
Something just
is
tells your
energy.
intuition telling you something's weird
There-
in that person's energy.
Exactly. There are some people who is always angry or sad or whatever, and you always say, "Is that energy?" It's not the energy. He feels bad, but his energy or her energy is good. You have to help her or help him, with
Yeah.
energy. How? Energy.
Yeah.
This is the case. you
You're
know?
right. You're right. You're right.
So I see many things. I believe in something I see. I don't believe in something I don't see. I don't believe in God because I don't feel God. I don't see God.
Yeah.
Many, many, many people
Do.
do and try to tell me,
Oh, wait, shove it down your throat.
believe in God.
Believe in God.
There's a God. Once you believe in God, you have everything. No,
No.
I need.
Believe in yourself.
Exactly. I have many problems with many people. Not my fault. So where is God?
Yeah. Well, God made put us through these things because we asked to.
Let
That's what I
me
believe.
tell you, I
Mhm.
was 9 years in a Catholic Christ
You went to Catholic school?
school.
I did too. I went to Catholic school for
So
8 years.
I read Bible.
We didn't do Bible.
I read it. I read it. If you don't like something,
No.
you have to try it.
The Southern Catholic doesn't look into the Bible.
Example, if you don't like reggaeton music,
Yeah.
you have to listen before.
Before you make your decision, right? You gotta try it all out, right? Is that
You
what
don't
you're
have
saying?
you
Yeah.
don't have anything to say about something bad if you
Right,
don't see it or
right.
listen before.
Right. So you have a good reason for why you feel
Exactly.
that way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you have a reason, a base to say no. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I read Bible for 9 years.
Constantly.
Yes. And that's why I understand to read Bible. People say, you don't understand. No, I
Oh, he
understand
gets
very
it.
well. Bible was written for a human being.
Yes, it was, man. Written. It was retranslated, and there's like a million translations, and they all say something different. And everyone who has their Bible is their Bibles, right? So which one,
So
I'm with you. I didn't really believe in a creator for a long time, but now I feel
I
like
believe-
there's something that made something.
I
There's
believe,
intelligent design,
yes.
you know?
I believe in energy. I don't know how the world.
I don't know how it's going. I wish I did. That's
it
why
works,
I'm doing
but
these things.
There's something to help us to be here,
Yes,
but
you're right.
no, there's not a God.
Could be
There's
angels.
energy. I don't believe in that story about he made a man
7 days?
in 7
Oh, you know that woman
Man,
came first.
I tried
Chicken
to-
or the egg, the
I
woman
tried
came
to
first.
wash my dishes in a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and I can do it. How he made or it made a world in 7 days?
Yeah. Well, you're not God, though, are you? Yet.
It has no sense.
No,
You know what I mean?
Unless way back then.
I want to try to learn a song.
Yes. Oh, by the way, listeners, he
Weeks
is a
and weeks
musician.
and weeks, and he made a world in 7 days.
Well, but he's like comparing himself to God. Watchers.
Remember when I say
I
you
love
have
it.
to
It's perfect. He's comparing himself-
remember when
we
I
are
say
like in his image, though. I mean, I think that's what we're supposed to be aiming for, right?
remember when I say you have to believe in yourself,
Yes.
because you are your own God.
Yeah.
Always.
You know, the God.
are your own
I
God.
feel like if there is a God, he or they would want
After-
us to do that.
After
you know?
2 times, if you want to believe in your father, your mother, your son, your daughter, your cousin, your nephew, God, the cat, whatever, it's okay, but no before.
Yeah.
You are your own God.
I love that. You are. And you know, with that,
if you believe yourself, you can do it. If not,
I think that is just the perfect place to end this podcast because you have just nailed this podcast. He was so nervous, guys, and you did so good. Let's let the listeners know where they can find you, find your music, or anything about you. You want to tell them you have a website or anything like that, or where they can listen to anything you've done, or find more out about you, or you have a podcast that you
about me?
Yes, tell them about it, where they can find you.
You can find me
his music.
Myself? You mean
like you have like if they have like a website or place that where they can go hear music you played? Or...
You can find me in Band Mix.
Band Mix, okay. And
yes. Herrera.
Herrera. I will put that in the description of the podcast here. With a link.
Herrera.
Right?
Band Mix here. Herrera. There's something about me. There's something about me. If you believe in me or not, I don't care. There's something about me. I used to be working in music industry for many, many years. So that's why I believe in myself. So I'm here right now. And we are trying to do something together.
We are listeners and watchers. We jammed a little bit, and if it works out.
And it works. So
there may be a new podcast.
Maybe someday. If she believes in herself, we do it.
That sounds good to me. I like it. And at this point, I want to thank my sponsor, Everclear. Everclear is an advice app and website where you can get advice from psychics and empaths to get the clarity you need to create the life you deserve. And I am an advisor on Everclear under the name Lisa Russick. And lastly, Adrian. I would love to ask for some advice for the listeners and watchers who maybe they think they feel energy, but they're not really sure. What would you tell them? How could they identify
Everyone
it?
feels energy, but not everyone knows how to
identify it. How would they know what it is?
Yes.
Do you have any advice for that?
You know, I just see something. My sister. She sees everything.
You said
she
that.
Sees
she
everything.
Sees everything? Yes. Really? Yes, well, we need to get her on the podcast.
When she was kid, she sees everything. We never talk a lot about it, but
really?
she does that more than me.
Yeah.
And it nothing to see with my father abilities. So,
that's really cool, man. That is very interesting.
Everyone feels energy, but when people feel something like, oh,
yeah, like not
there's a devil touching me. No, there's no devil.
Not necessarily.
Exactly.
When they don't know, they jump to the worst conclusion, right?
Yes.
That's good advice.
But once you see it, you can see if there is someone or something evil or not. I saw many things. I saw kids. I saw people close to me, not here. I saw evil people transforming. Oh, that's
creepy.
Yes, very creepy. Very creepy. Very creepy. You know, I don't know who starts talking about devil image, but I guess he or she smokes
something. They have things in Mexico they don't have here.
You can smoke. You can realize or you can figure out about horns and goat leg and dragon tail or something.
Yeah. You know, it's like that's scary stuff. People see that
are
too.
Right.
Yes, they exist.
Whoever, what it says, that they are right. I saw that.
What do you think that is? Is that just the embodiment of bad emotions, negative?
I don't know. In that time when I saw that, I was in a rehearsal with a band. I was the sound engineer.
Okay.
So I was the bass guitar player. She was my girlfriend in that time. So I was the sound engineer. So we were doing the rehearsal, After the rehearsal, we were drinking a little bit and talking. It was a very old house. Um, so we were talking and talking and talking, whatever. So the guitar player, it was men and female
Yeah.
band players. So the guitar player, she was telling me something bullshit, but I don't understand why. But she was trying to try me. So I said, it's okay, it's okay. So I was talking with her in many levels.
Mhm.
Yes, and in one time she was close to me like this. In one time I saw her face and the eyes turning red.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
yes. The white
The
thing,
whites even turned
Yes,
red, or
it
the
was-
whole like just the whites?
it was red, and the eye, it was like a cat.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh,
yes.
that's like the classic demon eyes.
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Oh my gosh.
No horns.
I hope you broke up
No
with
horns,
her.
but yes.
No horns, what? Her
But-
head.
But her face was like I can say snake skin or something. It
Yeah, it
was
sounds like a snake.
old skin.
Her skin even changed?
Yes, like a
Weird.
rock.
Like rock.
Like a rock.
Like she was petrified or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, that's
Some kind of
weird.
that.
Yeah.
And then she was sit with a leg behind her body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
in one time, I was seeing her how she transformed, and then the other leg was a kind of goat leg,
No.
and I said,
way.
I'm drinking, I'm drunk.
Yeah, I would think that too
Yes.
at first. I would just be like, well, I'm gonna shake my head. Was it still there?
But- Then she felt uncomfortable, so she put the other leg in the floor, and the other leg was the same, like a goat, with the same kind of the skin.
Yeah.
And I said, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm still talking with her very bad, we were discussing
Yeah.
very bad.
Yeah.
So in some moment I felt like this, like
yeah.
like she was pushing me,
Yeah, she wasn't.
but she wasn't.
Was
It was a
energy?
tail.
Her tail. Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
it was a tail.
That's your tail. That's not
no,
real. That's
hair,
a real story.
hair tail.
That's
yes.
a real. That's
hair
fun.
tail, not mine. Hair tail. Yes,
Oh
like
my
kind
gosh,
of dragon
that's
tail or
freaking
something.
weird.
Yes. But my energy, I guess in that time I know about energy, so I have to be calm, because the owner of the band and the house, he has a gun, and
That's a good enough reason for me.
yes, and the other band members, they were friends,
Okay.
not me. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
I'm just
You're just kind of
I'm
new
just
in the scene, right?
I was
then.
just the sound engineer and the boyfriend of that bass player. So
Yeah.
that's it.
Freaky, man.
Yes. So I don't want to be in another level,
No.
So in one time, sometime she told me, "Amen, can we go out?" Yes. We left the place. We took the car. So I can remember if she was driving or me, but we were in silence around 10 minutes. We were straight. In some moment, we turned our faces and she asked me, "Amen, did you see that?" And I said, "Did you see that also?"
Yeah.
What the fuck? So
Did she did see it?
She did.
Holy crap,
Yes,
man. That is
yes.
really crazy
Yes.
story.
Yes.
So she was like across the room and she saw all that like changing and stuff
Yes,
too. That is
yes.
really nuts, guys.
Do you remember there was a TV series? It's called The Grimm.
The Grimm, yeah.
remember the guy.
I never watched it, but I do remember it existing.
The guy used to see that transformation in the people.
Yeah,
It
okay, I
was
do
the same.
remember that.
But
Yeah.
they talk about reptiles and wolves and many kind of different things
Yeah.
they transform. I just saw that. I saw that in three persons, I guess, the same mood. The same mood.
Yeah.
Never anything else, just the same mood. And I said, oh, really? Wow. What about the chicken leg?
Let's talk about that again, please. Somebody do
Yes,
something
can
about
you
this.
do it again?
Something strange. Can you just explain
So I
this?
have many stories.
He does have a lot of stories. So ask Adrian Shark Herrera, would you like to come back to the podcast sometime soon?
Yes,
He's
yes.
coming back, guys. Maybe we'll have a song to play for you then, too, if we get our set list worked out. So, listeners and watchers, thank you so much for always watching and listening. And I guess last words, thank you so much for being on my
Thank
podcast.
you. Thank you. I
love
really
this
appreciate
so
it.
much. And listeners and watchers, you know I love you. And do you love the listeners and watchers?
What?
Do you love the listeners and watchers?
Yes, of course.
He loves you.
Of course.
He loves you
I
too.
love you.
Everybody loves
I
you.
love you.
We love
all.
you all.
I love you all.
Thank you and peace out.